Okay, I figured out what the problem is. So OBS does this really stupid thing sometimes where every once in a while it just completely changes your audio source. Like, I set my mic by default is, you know, the actual mic I use, but for whatever stupid reason it just switched sources without me even like doing anything. It's so inexplicable and strange because like it happens every other stream. Yeah, it's really stupid. I don't really know why it does that sometimes, but these things are strange sometimes. I've just accepted that sometimes it just be that way. And there just isn't really a greater reason or anything. Thank you, ZXA Quack, for the follow, by the way. Hope you're having a good one. But yeah, literally everyone's free to join today, so if anyone's in the mood to race, we're just having a chill Mario Kart day today. I really do love this game. That's why I play it pretty often. Mario Kart makes me happy. I'm feeling a little drowsy too, so I wasn't really in the mood for a serious practice today or anything. We'll be back to the grind tomorrow for some S Factor practice. To me, this is the best Mario Kart since DS. It's great. Are you trying to join in today, by the way, Jay? Feel free to race with us if you want. Alright, how long can I hold this shit? Yeah, you'll join? Bet. Alright, well I'll see you in the next one then. Perfect. You'd love to hear it. You think 8 Deluxe and Wii were the best Mario Kart games, period? Fair. I think mechanically this one is my favorite. I just wish there were more racetracks in general. And I really wish we had some more knockout tours. So I'm at least happy that that more recent patch addressed, you know, more knockout tours. That's pretty dope that we have more. Got to set it for 8 minutes, then you'll beat your Switch too? Bet. Well, I don't have my blue shell protection anymore, so... Because I had blue shell protection for a little bit, but... alas, it was not meant to be. Oh shit, I almost... Okay. Yeah, I don't want those feathers. I'm not going to take them. You think you can dodge a blue with food? Not sure, though. I don't think so. I've tried it before. I've yet to get it successfully a single time. You can definitely still do it, Jay. It's just the timing is maybe a little bit tighter. I remember dodging at least one blue shell with a mushroom just the last time I played, so... Unless for some reason they had a stealth patch I'm not aware of since then. But I doubt it. I know you can do it with mushroom. I at least haven't been able to do it with food before. Maybe that's a skill issue, but I've yet to succeed doing that. And yeah, what I usually do to use it with the mushroom... Fuck. Usually what I do with the mushroom is I just use it as last second as possible. Like right before it hits you is when you use the mushroom. That's worked pretty consistently for me personally. It might have been easier in 8 Deluxe though. To be honest, I don't remember 100% because I haven't touched 8 Deluxe since this game came out. It's such a good game, but I don't actually have the Switch version. Do I use my GameCube controller? Funnily enough, I'm literally just using my regular ass Joy-Cons. Maybe I'm weird, but I actually really love Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Like, I really liked Joy-Cons before, but my biggest complaint was I didn't like that the shoulder buttons didn't feel enough like shoulder buttons. I wish they were bigger. And I wish they had a few other features. And then Switch 2 Joy-Cons are, well, literally everything I wanted. They're perfect. Thank you, Blue Jaguar, by the way, for the 5-month resub. Sea shanties intensify. I actually went on a road trip once, Barrett, with some friends to a tournament a long time ago. I have this one friend who's really into power metal and a bunch of stuff like that. And he put on his playlist, and he has a dedicated sea shanties part of his playlist. And my friend group just sang sea shanties for like 3 hours straight on the road to CEO. It was awesome. Either way, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. Very based car ride. You like the Joy-Cons from a mobile standpoint, but then you got a Steam Deck and now Joy-Cons feel so bad for a handheld. I really like them, I really like the Switch 2 ones. Yeah, the Switch 1 Joy-Cons don't feel very good to me anymore because they're like just a little bit too small for my hands. Switch 2 Joy-Cons feel just right to me though. I'm pretty happy with the size of these. You're being a pirate still? Valid. Yeah, I know that game just came out, so... Liza P on Switch 2 so soon? I'm definitely gonna get the Switch 2 version. I'm gonna stream that game too. I've already made up my mind. I'm a huge fan of, well, all the FromSoft Souls games. I love the shit out of them. And I've heard Liza P is, like, pretty clearly the best one ever made that isn't made by FromSoft. Like, it's just without question the best game of that type that isn't made by FromSoft. Sekiro's so goated. Yeah, I streamed all of these games. Oh shit, they shot me. Well, there goes my lead. It was fun while it lasted, chat. We'll be getting Elden Ring on Switch 2 at some point later, for sure, for sure. Yeah, Sekiro is fucking incredible. Oh fuck, I just realized. I realized I needed to use those way too soon. Or way too late. I got cooked. Well, it happens. I'll be honest, Rolf, I didn't get to catch it yet. How did it go? Thank you all for getting us past 5 likes on the YouTube stream, by the way. If I get lucky, we'll be able to hit 50 likes on the stream. And if we hit 50 likes, I'll gift a free sub to Twitch chat. Spain 1-2-0. Alright, so the World Cup final is going to be Spain versus either Argentina or England. You really want DLC for Mario Kart World? Yeah, it was cool when we got the extra knockout tours, but it's not brand new maps. It's just a new route among routes. It's a new route among stuff we already have. Have I watched The Amazing Digital Circus or Murder Drones? Isn't The Amazing Digital Circus the thing with that one clown girl that I've seen on social media? Like Pawn Me or whatever her name is. Literally all I know about it is that she exists. That's all I know about that. You're in? Bet. Both are free on YouTube? Oh, I didn't know it's free. Yeah, welcome in, Jay. We're gonna steadily have more people come in over time as well, so... Yeah, welcome to the stream, Altea, as well, and... Yeah, you're a little busy today, but... Congratulations again that your new YouTube video is performing by far the best of any video you've ever published. At least relative to, like, how long it's been out. Maybe later, if you finish early, you can join. We'll see. I'm probably gonna be streaming about 4 hours, give or take. But if we hit the daily sub goal, I'll stream till 11 instead of 10. I'll add an extra hour to the stream if we hit the daily sub goal. You really need to make something worth posting on YouTube? I think if you're trying to grow as a content creator, YouTube is just straight up the best platform. I think it's the most valuable platform. What's the daily sub goal? Well, you can see it in the bottom left. We're at 1 out of 20 right now. The stream just started, so we've still got 19 more to go, but... Whoa! Also, fuck you. What the shit? $20 subs and I buy you McDonald's? How does that even work? More like 20 subs would buy me like DoorDash or whatever, but... Don't worry about it, we'll figure it out. You right. Zelle, Cash App? I learned earlier today that Zelle has issues when you use it internationally. It doesn't really like that. I tried doing that for something earlier, and it gave me a hard time. But you're an American, Roth, so it shouldn't matter. Currency issues? Yeah. Bruh. Motherfucker. Fuck. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Holy shit. I was almost roadkilled. Yeah, feel free to join for anyone. 20 subs and you buy me a McDonald's. Imagine just buying an entire McDonald's for 20 subs. Honestly, I would buy a McDonald's if it was that cheap. Fuck it. That's an investment right there. I'd probably make my money back and then some, like, pretty quickly. For only 20 schmeckles? That's nothing. Do 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 do. Yeah, 20-hole doubloons is like, that's not bad at all considering what you'd be getting. McDonald's is not exactly, you know, high-class dining, but it's a massive franchise. It definitely will make you the money. Fuck. If I lose because of that, I'm Google Mapsing the nearest bridge. Okay, we're good. Do 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 do. McDonald's can get in the seat. I don't know about all that. Their fries are good. McDonald's fries are clutch. Alright, here we go. Fuck! Ah! I almost got him. Alright, we try again. Well, I think I have a lot of... Oh, let's fucking go! Also, fuck you. You tried Cane's and the fries are so bland? Cane's doesn't know what seasoning is. You have to season the food yourself when you go to Cane's, which is kind of embarrassing. I will admit the fries are well prepared, and the chicken is well prepared. But where's the seasoning? If they just knew what salt, pepper, and a little garlic powder was, Cane's would get elevated so much. You like coleslaw on your tenders? What the fuck? What kind of heathen nonsense is that? What in the hell? I can't co-sign that. I'm cooked, chat. Yeah, I didn't make it. How's the input delay on this? Pretty great. This game has genuinely really good online. Coleslaw doesn't look very good. You never tried it, but you don't want to. Coleslaw is great with some things. Like coleslaw on a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. I think it goes amazingly with that. You know, the online experience for this game is generally fantastic. I've personally never disconnected or had like meaningful lag playing this game before, like literally not a single time. Part of that might just be because my internet is goated and I'm wired on everything, but you know. Like I have a whole suite of Ethernet cables in my room. I have one in my TV, one in my Switch, and then one in my PC, so I'm wired on everything. Best chicken sandwich? In my humble opinion, the Nashville hot chicken sandwich at Hattie B's reigns supreme. Sadly, Hattie B's is not a big chain though, so most people probably have never been there before. But if any of you somehow have been to Hattie B's, it's so good. You wish you could try Dave's Hot Chicken? Dave's Hot Chicken is great. Yeah, error, unfortunately. Smash Ultimate Online is kind of infamously terrible. It really is a shame. So many things about the game are so good, but they really did drop the ball with the online portion. Buc-ee's mentioned. Buc-ee's is great. I've never had a chicken sandwich there before, though. Yeah, I had Dave's Hot Chicken at the airport like a few months ago. It was very good. But yeah, as for Buc-ee's, they have a barbecue brisket sandwich that goes insane. Fuck you, baby Luigi. It's going great, Kevin. Welcome to the stream. Fuck. See, here I was doing great. No JK, Josh. No JK whatsoever. What is brisket? You've never had brisket before? Brisket is one of the greatest creations known to mankind. Like, really good brisket at a barbecue place will change your life. Where I recommend? I don't know, just whatever the best local barbecue, whatever the best barbecue near you is, go on a pilgrimage there. Go experience brisket, my child. You will see the error of your ways for not eating it until now. If you're ever in the Boston area near a Blue Ribbon Barbecue, their brisket is amazing. Good to know. I'm sure I'll be in Boston for something at some point eventually again. Probably the next time Boston has some kind of really big Smash event, good chance I'll be there. Then for once you won't have to get a hotel and travel. True! It is nice to not have to do that. I don't usually bother getting a hotel for MomoCon or DreamHack for that reason. Also, holy fucking shit, I have a big lead. I'd be zooming out here. Yeah, I have no choice. I have to burn it. No, screw you! I had to take the long route. Fuck! Oh my god. I thought I'd be able to get around it. Dude, I just completely threw that huge lead. You wish you knew the city better than you do, but you don't usually go into it unless you have to since traffic's bad. You know, that's fair. I personally love Atlanta. I just haven't had as many opportunities to go into the city recently because I just don't have a car right now. And I could buy a new one, but in my current situation and with my current plans, I don't think it really makes too much sense for me to buy a car right now. So I'm just gonna hold off onto it for now. Unless I bought like a cheap beater that I just had no intentions of holding onto for long, and then I sold it like immediately. I don't know. I don't think I want to do that though. Best Hispanic food? I mean, that's wildly up for debate, but tacos are definitely one of the contentions, because holy shit. You use public transit to get around? Yeah. Damn, I have a lead again. I like the color coding, Barrett. I think that's a good thing to do in general. Holy, even after getting hit by 2 shells, I'm still in the lead. Shit. Well, there goes my lead. Dude, where did that come from? It's not like I went outside or anything. Okay, I'm a little bit afraid, chat. No! Wait! Oh, fuck you, baby Rosalina. Yeah, I was almost cooked that race, but it's fine. That's not what I wanted. I need something faster. I need something for offense, or I need something that'll speed me up, and this is not really either. Or at least Feather's not going to speed me up in this context. Hammers aren't really going to be good either. Alright, we're good. I have to sabotage the other monkey. There can only be one. Red shells, please. Fuck. Oh well. All things considered, I'll take a second place. 5 gift sub question. How many unique 1v1 matchups are in Smash Ultimate? That's a good question. All right, is everyone here ready to go? Yeah. At least 3? All right. How about 3,916? Is that it? It's doing great, Zio. What's up, dude? Nope. Fuck. Uh, 5,476. Six, 7, nice try. But no, not this time. Has Nintendo added any DLC since this game came out? No, we haven't had any like brand new content that isn't. We've had a new knockout tour added recently though. It's around like 4K though? Yeah, that sounds about right. Didn't a lot of people complain about these line maps? I mean, I'm playing Knockout Tour, which is not like intermission tracks or anything, but... God damn it. 3,925? Alright, I should be fine here. I should be fine. What are the numbers for? Guessing how many unique matchups there are in the game. Oh shit, thank you Jin for gifting a sub to Joshi. Was the 4005 the right one? So if that's the 5 gift sub question, does that mean you're gifting 5 subs, or does it mean you're gifting a sub to who got it right? Either way, what's up Master Lasher? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Jen, for gifting 5 subs. I guess the correct answer is both. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much. Almost halfway to the daily sub goal already. You love to see it. We're already that far? Damn. You couldn't risk the Joshi not getting one? You know you're based for that. Either way, 200, we're past 220 subs now. Would I main Falcon Mario Kart if he was in? Oh, of course. I can only pray it happens eventually. You can choose who you want to gift. You can gift directly to someone, yeah. Pretty neat, huh? I mean, it would be justice to put him in the game at this point. And I'm not just saying that out of personal bias. Dude, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they put in the Blue Falcon as a vehicle. They had a Mii costume for Falcon. They had F-Zero stages, F-Zero music, but not the man himself. Yeah, I think they can do that. Putting Falcon in the game would feel justified after all that. He deserves it. Come on, Nintendo. Give our boy what he deserves. It would make me so happy if they actually do include Falcon. Nice try, Zach, but nope. Not today, bitch. Also, I'm catching up to you. Not today, Zerg. That movie is so quotable. It also doesn't help that I recently went down an old rabbit hole of watching a lot of old YouTube poops for Toy Story. So I've just kind of had it fresh on the brain recently. Shout outs to old YouTube poops. You should watch Austin Powers. Very silly movies. Very, very silly. Nice try, but you missed. Machinima, you missed your childhood. I used to watch like a lot of old like Brawl and Melee Machinimas, not gonna lie, as a kid. But yeah, we're about halfway to the daily sub goal already, which is cool. I haven't been streaming an hour yet and we're already almost halfway. Mushroom, please. Fuck! What the fuck? I still got caught? Bruh moment. Our generation's brain rot indeed. Wait, aren't you like way younger than me, Ruby? How is it your generation's brain rot? Unless I'm misremembering something. How old am I? I'm 31. I turned 32 in less than a month. How's the new knockout courses? I think they're pretty good, personally. They have my stamp of approval. I got caught. You just fucking DC'd? No! Alright. Bagging. Ah, I guess that's the best I can do. But yeah, I personally like them a lot. You don't look at thought you were 27? You do know when you're in your 30s, you don't turn into an old man and you like go, oh, back in my day. And walk around with a cane, right? As far as I'm concerned, people are still young in their 30s. Sometimes 40s too. Also, hell yeah, we got more people now. You're just giving a compliment? It's funny. It's like 50-50 whether people think I'm younger than I am or they're like right on point. And I think when they get me on point, it's because they see my gray hair. I have a fair amount of early gray hair because that's just something that the men from my dad's side of the family passed down to me, but I'm personally okay with it. I don't mind that I'm starting to get the little silver fox thing going for me. Like, I'm completely okay with that. Figured me and Towers are around the same age? Nope, I'm a bit older than him. But yeah, I'm okay with going gray early, and so is my girlfriend, so it all works out. Because at the end of the day, the only opinion that really matters is hers. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. Did you get DC'd again, Zio? Are you trying to play me from far away or something? Do you think that's maybe why you're DCing? You might be kind of far away. Are you like trying to play me from like, you're in Chicago? That's it? That's not that far. Especially for an online game. What the fuck? No, you're getting trolled. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's lame. I don't know what the fuck is going on for you. That's cringe. Yeah, Chicago is like not at all far for like online gaming standards. Imagine you got DDoSed? Oh, hell no. Everyone's favorite course in Mario Kart, period? Mine is probably Coconut Mall. I love Coconut Mall so much. How about everyone else in chat? What are your favorites? Do. Oh, I thought I had it, but I just barely missed. You like Music Park from Mario Kart 7? That's a good one. Some of my other favorites are like Mount Wario from the last game. DK Mountain from or is it DK? I think it's DK Mountain from Double Dash. I like Big Blue as well. Oh, fuck. I definitely prefer Big Blue over Mute City personally, but I think they're both good. Best of luck, have fun. Feel free to join us if you want, Taco Link. Come on in, okay? I like TikTok Clock from Mario Kart DS too. And where does Waluigi Stadium come from again? But I think Waluigi Stadium's really good too. That's another favorite. It's from Double Dash? Double Dash has a lot of bangers. Alright, can I please get some coins? Please. Thank you. I'm trying to catch up as much as possible with having to use my items, so I can save these last second and not accidentally get like bolted. I'm just meandering over, don't mind me. Oh, fuck you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I wasn't sure if that was someone bagging, so I just wanted to be safe in case they were gonna like shock us. What's up, Chrono? You want to race with us today? Feel free to join if you want to get some games in, okay? I think I got everyone with that. Even the Bowser's Castle 3 Deluxe version? No, that's really good too. Daisy's Cruise Ship is another good one. The last time I played on that one, I had a bad time. But that's just because that was a skill issue of me just fucking up all my turns. I played some at DreamHack Atlanta. There was just a random Mario Kart setup that people could take. You're starting to see what you need to work on in Smash? Excellent. Happy to hear that. I really think the big thing for you is just being able to make more decisions more consciously. It'll help you tremendously as a player when you can tell yourself to stop doing something or to start doing something and then you just do it. Like learning how to make adjustments while you play is one of the most important skills for a strong player. It's also one of the hardest skills to develop too, so Screw you. And you too. You're still asset smash? That's okay. It's okay to be S. Well, one of the nice things about Smash as a game series is you can be ass and it's still a ton of fun. Also, what's up, weird shirt guy? Welcome to the stream. If you want to get some races in with us, feel free to join, okay? We'd love to have you. Alright, I think I got this. Yep. When was the last time I had Papa John's? Like a month and a half ago. Fuck me. Let's go. It's a hard skill to develop, Kevin. Don't feel bad if it takes time. You just have to very deliberately and consciously, like, stop yourself from doing things. And just be like, I'm going to do something different now. Oh, hey, Zio made it back. Thank you, Roleplays and Tackling, for joining as well. Yeah, GG, Jay, GG, Flynn. I'm happy I was able to get a dub. It's going to get harder and harder to get dubs the more people get in here, though, because eventually this is going to be a pretty stacked lobby. By the way, thank you all for getting us past 10 likes on the YouTube stream. If we hit 50 likes on the stream by the end of the night, I'll give a free sub to somebody in Twitch at the game show. You joined? Bet. Keep in mind, literally everyone in chat is allowed to join. As long as you have a Switch 2 in the game, feel free to come on in. No worries if you don't, though, Ruby. Perfectly happy with people just sitting in here and chilling, too. Oh, that's kind of funny, weird shirt guy. And yeah, if you just want to play Assassin's Creed, then I get it. You're going to see how Ocarina of Time looks forward to getting the Switch too. I'm so curious what their overall, like, plan for that game is. The main thing I'm interested in is it going to be more like what FF7 is doing as a remake, where yeah, it's clearly still, you know, heavily inspired by the original Final Fantasy VII, but it's also very clearly intentionally doing its own thing too? Or is it going to be just Ocarina of Time, but with better visuals and voice acting? Like, is that all that it's going to be different? Or are they like, going to actually meaningfully do really different things with the game? I'm personally hoping we get something brand new. I'd be really interested in seeing, like, new story elements, reimagining, like, the concepts for dungeons, maybe even entirely different dungeon items altogether. Or giving, like, old dungeon items that maybe weren't that interesting before, like the hover boots. Maybe, like, what if they redesigned hover boots to make them almost like, I don't know, just, what if they let you do more with it? And they let you use it as, like, a dash. They gave you like a slippery dash with it that you could use in the air. I'm just spitballing, but you get the idea, you know? Because we already have Ocarina of Time. If they're going to bother doing a big budget remake, why not experiment more? Maybe add some more story elements. Maybe add entirely new characters to the game. I don't know. I want to see something different. We already have Ocarina of Time. Midna DLC? I wouldn't go that far personally. I hope they never do anything with her ever again. Because I feel like the way her story ended it in Twilight Princess is so perfect. I feel like they would probably mess it up if they touch it again. Also, here's another thing I want to see in the remake. They originally planned on the Temple of Light and the Sacred Realm being a dungeon, but they had to cut it for budget and time constraints. Why not do it this time? You know? Maybe if you do a dump attack with the metal boots that sends a shockwave? Sure! Just something different, you know? I'd love to see some interesting new ideas. Oh damn, I just missed that. Fuck! Chat, I might be dead. I got the fuck-ass gold shell this far back. I swear. Okay, everything's fine. You forgot about that weapon? Yeah, Megaton Hammer was kind of underwhelming the original Ocarina of Time, I feel. I'd like to see them come up with something more to do with it. It felt a little bit underbaked in my opinion, so maybe they could come up with some new use for it to make it a little more interesting, I guess. I don't know. But I feel like making the light temples a gimme though. But that's a pretty obvious thing to add, in my opinion. What's up with old games using the word Megaton? Kirby Superstar's a minigame called Megaton Punch. I know what you're talking about, because I used to play that with my sister a lot. I played a lot of the mini games with her because we both loved that game as a kid. Yeah, Kevin, I almost did multiple times. Oh god. I might be cooked, chat. If there's no items up ahead, yeah, I'm fucked. Okay, I have a chance. There's a chance. There's a chance. I have to get good items or it's Jover. Please? Oh, let's go. We made it. You end up learning your combo, you can sometimes get it, but you can't. Yeah, just keep practicing and getting better, okay? Kirby casually cracks his home planet in half for shits and giggles. Kind of insane when you think about it, yeah. Then again, that's just Kirby in general. Kirby's like unironically one of the most powerful beings I can think of in like literally anything. Kirby's overall power level is truly absurd. Dude, what is with these sneezes? I'm not even going outside. Where is it coming from? But why though? I tried. Fuck, I almost got him. No! Alright, fine. Fantana Waddle Dee needs to be in Smash. He's come so far. True. Kirby's an Eldritch Horror in pink ball form. Yeah? If he wasn't so cute, he would honestly be pretty terrifying. Hey, more people getting in here. You love to see it. All it takes is one blue shell and you destroy your lead. Yeah. You need a Leer from Fire Emblem Engage in Smash? My only exposure to that game is watching Altea's playthrough of it when she's been streaming. Like bits and pieces. You think your Kirby has become Fatality level? Well, the next time we do viewer battles, why don't you give it a whirl and see what happens? Yeah, most of my exposure to Fire Emblem Engage is just seeing the Goofy story. From what I can tell, the music and the gameplay are excellent, and then the story is questionable. That's my main impression of it. But hey, great gameplay though. Do 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 do. Alright, we're good. I thought Mateo was gonna run me over for a second, but I just tried to get as far out of the way as possible so that they'd be unlikely to chase me. Seems like it worked out. Yippee! You want Kirby with better airspeed in Smash? You can just say play Jigglypuff all you want, me like Kirby more in his home series. That's fair. I understand why he doesn't have high airspeed though. That character could be genuinely ridiculous if his mobility was actually good. So Kirby's boxing is actually kind of crazy. Like, genuinely. Also, what's up, Curry? Welcome to the stream. If you, Bingus, or both want to join us for some Mario Kart tonight, feel free to. It's one of your favorite Switch games, Engage. I'm probably not gonna play it, but I might buy the new Fire Emblem when that drops. That's a maybe. We don't have it? Rip. You don't have the game? You don't have a Switch 2 or both? We have the Switch 2? Nice. I'm a big fan of this console personally. Really feels like this and a PC cover all my bases. Don't mind me just dropping this off. I'm not fully back to wanting to give you this. Oh shit, thank you for the 73 oh my god. 73-month resub, Bucho. Enjoy your online break more, okay? See you around sometime. It's so hot you're getting angry. I kind of hate it, yeah. The amount of work I have to do for my stream room to not be an absolute furnace is insane. Leak behind you and albino distraction runs away. Oh shit, where? See you around, Bucho. Yeah, I have currently a fan on, a personal AC running, and then I also have a swamp cooler in my room. And all three of those together are what I need for it not to be like hell in this room. I'm personally a person that way prefers colder weather over hotter. Well, hey, good luck, weird shirt guy. Hopefully it goes well. Now with cold, I can always just put on more clothes or like turn up the heat, get by the fire, you know, any shit like that. If I'm hot and I'm in public, I can only wear so little before it's indecent and I get arrested. Like, once it reaches a certain temperature outside and you're going to be hot no matter what you're wearing, you just have to hold that. And there's just nothing you can do about it. Join a nudist colony? Nah. I don't want random people seeing me like that. Nope. Yeah, I hate how much it messes with sleep too. I think it's my least favorite part of the heat. I love being able to wear thick blankets when I sleep, and I can't do that in the summer. And there's a lot of other stuff that's really nice too, like hot soups during the winter hit different and are really nice. I think I got this, chat. I had a pretty big lead going into this. So all I need to do is just not fumble the bag and do something stupid. I tried. That's a really tricky angle to get. Let's go, baby. Let's go! You love to see it. Do 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 do. This game is so fun. I can't wait for there to be more like regular race courses. See you at Smash Factor, my dude. Oh shit! Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you this weekend. Hope life's been good for you. Imagine if Falcon was a guest in Mario Kart World. They should. They owe it to him. After how hard they robbed him in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, yeah, he deserves it. They really put that man's outfit for Mies. They put his race courses, they put his music, and they put his vehicle in the game, but not the man himself. Yeah, I understand wanting to wait until a new Smash game's out. That's fair. I'm gonna keep trucking along, though. I think I'm just gonna keep doing this whole Smash thing until I just physically can't anymore. Or until I achieve something so ridiculous that I could never possibly do anything better, and I won't have a reason to play anymore. Whichever of those two things happens first. Like, I can definitely think of scenarios where I would want to retire in Smash. Like, if I did something truly so incredible that you could just never beat that. Like, what if in the next Smash game we have like an official Nintendo esports thing and there's some like multi-million-dollar world championship? I win that tournament, I win millions of dollars, and at the same time I'm crowned the #1 player in the world. Like, if some shit like that happened, I feel like I'd probably retire on the spot, because how the fuck do you outstage that? But assuming something insane like that doesn't happen, I'm probably just going to keep going until I'm like straight up physically too old and I just don't have it anymore. I love Smash. I think it's always going to be an important part of me. Yeah, like, if I win something of that caliber, Error, like, where do you even realistically go from there? What can you achieve that you haven't already? I personally can't think of anything. I feel like at that point you've peaked. Like, it just doesn't get any better than that. You move so you're focused on keeping your house together and such. Oh shit, where to? Big moves are always kind of scary, but kind of exciting too. I say this as someone who's basically lived my entire life in Atlanta, but I don't plan on always living here, so. Who would I want to beat in finals of that tournament? That's a good question. I think my answer is MK Leo. I think Leo is probably the Smash player I have the single highest amount of respect for, just in general. You're planning to move out of Miami next year. It's really scary because you've lived there your whole life. I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah, moving like that is kind of exciting, though. Is there going to be any way to stream the tournament or record it? You mean like this hypothetical tournament I was talking about? I'm sure it would have a massive stream. There's no way a multi-million-dollar world championship wouldn't be streamed. Imagine putting that much resources into something and then just not streaming it. How completely insane that would be. Not even pulling a Capcom pay-per-view? Diabolical. Moving to Orlando with the feeling of scary in some way? Oh, for sure. No, Bacon. I was talking about, like, the circumstances I would have to meet in order to justify retiring before I'm too old. And I was just saying that, like, let's say hypothetically in the next Smash game, there ends up being, like, a multi-million-dollar official world championship tournament. And then I win first place in that tournament and simultaneously performed well enough the rest of the season that I get crowned the #1 player in the world afterwards. I feel like if some shit like that happened, I'd probably retire on the spot. But assuming something like that doesn't happen, I'm probably going to keep going until I'm just straight up too old and I can't do it anymore. Holy shit, I got in. I think I just barely denied that Prana plant. And just turn into a variety streamer after retiring? I still do plenty of Smash, but I would just be a casual. Albeit an unusually skilled casual. And I've always wanted to get into speedrunning too. Well, it's not even that, Axel, but like... Have you... I think a lot of people are going to have a hard time relating to this because most people aren't going to sacrifice this much in pursuit of, like, greatness in one thing. But... at this point, I spent such a large chunk of my life trying to, like, push myself as far as possible in Smash. I feel like once you've spent that much of your life chasing one goal, and then you just do it, like, what's next? What's next in life when you've spent genuinely the majority of it chasing a dream, and then one day it's just finally real? I think unless you've, like, devoted that much of yourself into chasing a dream before, that might not be the most relatable thing, but if there's anyone else in chat who's ever been, like, hyper competitive and ambitious in something, you probably know what I mean. Like, so much of what has kept me going as a competitor is just knowing that I have unfulfilled dreams that I want to give my absolute damnedest to achieve. And assuming I just one day just do it, what's next? If your source of motivation doesn't exist anymore, then what are you fighting for at that point? You already had a stint in Street Fighter 6 as DJ. Did I stop because I wasn't feeling it? I still really like the game casually, but I lost motivation because I think I really don't like throw loops. And I also wish that you couldn't buffer DRC out of mediums, even on whiff. I wish they made mediums on whiff when you buffer a DRC behave the same as when you buffer a DRC on lights, where it still makes you do it and the cancel regardless. Those two things are the main things that made me lose motivation, because I really don't like either of those. If they ever change that in like a future patch, there's a good chance I'll be back. I mean, that's just becoming more and more common for our generation, Barrett. It just is what it is. Yeah, apartments aren't bad if you have like a good roommate, but keyword if. I personally don't mind drive impacts at all, Axel, but living alone is expensive as well. Yeah, I think living with other people is not so bad, but yeah, it can be pretty pricey on your own. I mean, you can do it without dating someone, Ruby. I think a romantic partner is ideal as a roommate. Either that or like a close friend you trust. But it's not necessarily easy to have all that line up at the right time. Even if like you do have those things. If you have more people want to let themselves into the lobby and get some games in, feel free to, okay? Literally everyone is allowed to join. Oh yeah, for sure, Roth. For sure. Yeah, I don't think that meaningfully saves time to cut there, so I'm not going to. Cutting here saves time, though. See ya, chump. You could buy a house if you want to move to, like, say, South Carolina, but your entire family's here and you don't want to move that far from them. I get that. The idea of moving really far away from family can be scary. Especially if you're close to them. Yeah, I recommend trying this game if you get the chance, Axel. It's fun. I definitely recommend this game. It's very good. Yeah. I don't really want to move to some random bumfuck middle of nowhere place. Respectfully. Sure, the rent might be super cheap or whatever, or houses might be cheap, but I don't want to live in the middle of nowhere. I like civilization. I like people. I like things happening around me. You live in the middle of nowhere? Well, I mean, some people like it, but I just personally could not. What the fuck? It was the reason you broke with the last girl you were seeing. She was from Colorado and wanted to move back there eventually, and you did not. It was either that or you two become long distance, I guess. Which... long distance is hard. I don't recommend it. Or... I wouldn't say that I, like, I'm not gonna say that people shouldn't do it, but, like... I think it's only worth it if, like, you see immense potential in your partner. Like, if on some level you think to yourself, I couldn't see myself marrying this person, then it's probably not worth chasing it, as far as long distance goes. Because that's just a lot. That's a lot for someone you don't see that kind of potential in. It's worth it, of course, if you do see that kind of potential in them, but otherwise it's like, eh. W Fatality. What's up, Captain Beatdown? Hope you're having a good one. Moving to relocate for a new job. Any tips on making a new group of friends? Try to find some local conventions to go to if you can. That's a great way to make friends. Also a great way to meet, like, romantic partners. MGS. KT3. Dude, how do we have a DC like... That's literally the first time I've ever had something like that happen while streaming before. That's the first DC I've ever had playing this game. Alright, I'm gonna give some more of the people who missed out before a chance to get in here. You sure, my man? It's been a great day. Working from home playing Metroid Dread the whole time. That game is so good. Yes, it is. Dread is fantastic. Yeah, since some people DC'd, I'm going to wait until at least one more of the people that was in the lobby before joins us again. And then we'll get started again. I can't believe we DC'd like that. What the fuck? That's insane. Almost halfway to the daily sub goal too, I just realized, so that's cool. Dread is your favorite Switch game? It's so good. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Beatdown. I used to be able to do that. Fun fact, I used to speedrun Metroid Dread, actually. There was a period of time where I was top 10 in the world in that game. But the run eventually developed to a point where the clearly optimal route involved one particularly heavy RNG section where you would have runs die like 40 minutes into the run regularly. And it drove me insane having to do like near perfect gameplay for like 40 straight minutes and then having to gamble on luck at the end. It was just, oh, I hated it. That was what made me stop. I'm sure the run is pretty different now, and I don't know if there's still any RNG heavy sections anymore, but back then that shit made me mad. Did I speedrun on hard mode? No, just regular, because that's the most common category. When people speedrun that game on any percent, the default is just regular mode. Also, you thought Ravenbeak was badass? They could put him in the new Smash game. Like, if a new Smash game happens anytime soon, they could put Ravenbeak in there. He's sick. Nice to see a Smash player that actually plays other Nintendo games. I love lots of games, and I've actually been trying to actively and consciously branch out more recently. I want to eventually get to the point where I can stream plenty of stuff that isn't Smash. Like, pretty consistently. I'm also starting a new YouTube channel that's going to be dedicated to variety content pretty soon too. But sadly, there's a little bit of a delay on that. Because the original artist that I was going to commission for the artwork for that channel, something happened to her, so I have to go find a new artist now. I think the creator of Dread needs to do an HD remake of Super Metroid. That'd be sick. Just played some Dread yesterday. It's such a good game. Hopefully the speedrun for any percent doesn't use an RNG heavy like part at the end anymore. Go, 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 go! Alright, chat, would you look at that? I've got a solid lead, first place. Alright, how long can I hold it, though? That's the real question. That's not a good item for front running. Black or Crimson sales for the Jackdaw? Oh, Crimson, easy. Saw people utilize pause to execute the glitch. That's because the way pause buffering works in that game is if you pause and then hold a direction, you can use it to guarantee you will get like exact angles buffered, so that you can get like perfect angled shots and a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, there's some pretty cool shit you can do that normally would be like almost inhumanly precise, but pause buffering lets you do it. At least semi-consistently. Yeah, that's why you see that kind of thing in Metroid Dread speedruns. It's been years since I've speedrun the game, but I mean, I still know a lot about it. Even if I'm sure a lot of my knowledge is a bit out of date. Since I haven't really, you know, run the game in years. I'd still be willing to bet that I know what I'm talking about for the most part. I just don't know what the current routes are and what new glitches have been found. If any. Well, shit, you got it. Fuck, they're catching up. Get away from me. What? I didn't get my little speed boost there? Are you okay? I'm just trying to build up this lead again. You weren't paying attention, accidentally SD'd and lost 2 sucks? No! Favorite item in Dread? That's a good question. It's probably Shine Spark. It feels so good when you can, like, move perfectly by just Shine Sparking through rooms. Feels incredible. You got 14th in the world in F-Zero 99. Oh shit, Jay, that's genuinely very impressive. That game has a lot of skill involved. It's been a while since I've played, but I was pretty decent at the game. Certainly not like top 15 in the world, but like if I was in a lobby full of players, I'd pretty consistently like place in top half. Or like top 20. Honestly, Red Savage? Maybe. Maybe. I was a bully, saw red and didn't stop? Of course. It's a lifestyle. Okay. Get through here. What's funny, Red Savage, is Blue Falcon is usually a mid-tier in F-Zero too. You're gonna get Marvel Tokon Fighters too. That game looks amazing. I'm pretty interested in it. I'm just considering dabbling in more fighting games kind of casually, just in general. I don't know, it sounds kind of fun to like try and grind to a decent like rank in some other fighting games. And I probably wouldn't like push myself too far past that. But it might be kind of fun to like try and hit like one of the high ranks in like Marvel Tokon when it drops, or like the Avatar game or whatever. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. 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 Okay, we're fine. You still practice GX based. No! Playing Subway Surfers right now? Hell yeah. I'll take it. Third ain't bad. Yay, more people have joined back in again. You love to see it. Favorite track is Ordeal. Nice. Alright, let's do some versus races. We haven't done these in a little while. Will I be playing Marvel Tokon? Maybe. Also, what's up, Shimmel? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Shy Guy Bazaar is a good track. It's pretty solid. Been watching you for years, man. Now I get to race you? Sweet. I had to make a new lobby pretty recently because I had my first DC ever playing this game earlier today. So I had to make a new lobby, but this one seems pretty stable, so yeah, everyone is able to join if they want. Marvel Tokon's graphics are incredible. Arc System Works knows how to make a pretty game. And I like that their designs of a lot of the characters aren't like strictly 100% true to the originals. They're all at least a little bit different. Like, I like that they redesigned Iron Man so that he looks kind of like a Gundam. Redesigning Iron Man's suit to be like a Gundam, like a Gundam is really based, I think. They're reimagined enough to where you can still tell it's clearly them, but it's also something new. It's a nice little middle ground. Never spent a single dime on a mobile game? Same. Hell, I even play a mobile game right now. I don't know if any of you have ever played a Pokemon TCG Pocket, but I've been on that for a few months now. Did I ever get into Killer Instinct? No, but I have this one friend who has tried to get me into it before. I've played with her like randomly a few times, but that's it. New designed Iron Man looks amazing. You think Storm is going to be S tier? Yeah, Storm looks really cool too. Something you like about Subway Surfers is not hardly any ads, and if you do watch them, you're rewarded for doing that. That's funny that they built in ads. How did I learn the routes? Routes for what? This game? Or are you asking about when I speedran Metroid Dread? It's a free game, there's bound to be ads. Funnily enough, the only ads in Pokemon TCG Pocket is every once in a while it'll be like, hey, you can spend money on this game if you want to get things faster. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I never really got into Mortal Kombat either, but to be honest, I haven't really gotten into most fighting games. I've kind of just been a Smash guy most of my life. Aside from that period of a few years where I was a Street Fighter player anyway. I think that's pretty normal, Femioli. Especially if you haven't figured out what you're passionate about yet. Or haven't found a way to turn what you're passionate about into a job anyway. I think for most people a job is just a way to put money on the table and nothing else. It's an unfortunate reality that most people are not working jobs they're necessarily excited about. They're just paying the bills and that's it. That's just the norm, you know? Ah, I almost got it. Yeah, it is what it is, Beatdown. It is what it is. All the more reason to split costs with someone. Unless you have some crazy job, living on your own is just not it right now. Well, one of the reasons I can do it, Femioli, is because I have a sponsor too. Like, I won't go into specifics for contractual reasons, but like, I am straight up just like paid a salary for being on the team and all that. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes. I have a stream tomorrow. I'm going to be practicing for S Factor this weekend. And Thursday, I'm going to do a short Mecha Chameleon stream with a handful of friends. I don't want to stream too long on Thursday, though, because I have to get up really early in the morning to fly to Mexico. Thursday is your birthday? Nice. Yeah, that's insane, Beatdown. Unfortunately, cost of living in Atlanta is like not exactly cheap either. And the next time I move, I don't plan on going somewhere that's gonna be cheap either, so it's like, well. At least for that, though, if you're living with someone else, like, that balances it out tremendously, so. It's a lot more, these things are so much more manageable if you can split costs. Happy early birthday to Ruby. Hell yeah. Live in North Carolina, have been ever since 2021. There's some parts of NC I like for sure. I lived in South Carolina once, a pretty long time in my childhood, but I'm pretty sure I've more or less figured out where I'm going for the rest of my life at this point, so. Alright, I'll take 4th. I want to see if I can crack top 3, though. NC is beautiful. We live about 45 minutes away from the Charlotte airport. That's not too bad. I know anywhere I live in the future, I want to be at least somewhat close to a major airport, no matter what. I always want to live close to a major city. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the case for the rest of my life. You work for a stock brokerage firm that has clients that hold investment accounts? That makes sense. Thoughts on Boston? I like it. I don't see myself moving there, but I mean, I more or less, I just don't have a real reason to, personally. Don't move here right now? Too expensive? Damn. Yeah, I definitely didn't have any plans of moving to Boston for any random reason. I already know where I'm going the next time I do move. I'm just not entirely sure when that's going to happen for a variety of reasons. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Aside from it being expensive, though, how do you feel about Boston? Motherfucker, I tried to dodge that blue shell, but I failed. Fuck, I almost got him with the shell. Almost. Oh well, I still got another solid placing. You like it here? Like you said, you live just outside the city, so you can always go into it if you want. I think for me, that's like my ideal distance from a city. I kind of like living just barely outside of it. GG? No, for sure, GG. Alright, I think I'm going to take a super quick bathroom break, chat. I'll be back in just a few minutes, okay? I'll run some ads now while I'm gone so that ads won't be running... So that ads won't run for an hour by the time I come back, okay? Alright, you take care, Jay. See you around. Alright, quick bathroom break. I'll be back in a few. I'll run some ads so that you don't miss anything when I come back. We're back. All right. Those of you who stuck around, thank you. We're all set to go now. You forgot to see a team real quick for Boston Skyline from your town? Oh, I can see that. That's nice. I love having a city skyline from where you live. It's such a cool thing to have. Forgot to change your KO combo? Oh, it's fine. Have ever played Nine Souls? No, but I've heard of it. I don't know exactly what it is, I've just heard the name. What exactly is it? What is it, bunny? Little goober. It's a roguelike? That's not a genre I've dabbled in too much, but I think they're cool. You give me the impression you played a lot of games, so you were wondering. Probably less than you would think, to be honest. That might change a little bit in the coming years, since I want to do a lot more variety on my stream in general. But I don't usually play that many games off stream. Unless it's with my girlfriend. That's different though. What are some countries I'd like to visit? I've still never been to Italy. So Italy's near the top of my list. I want to go to Egypt. I'd be really interested in going to South Korea. I want to go to Brazil too. Those are like some of the countries that come off the top of my head. Have you gone to travel internationally much? As much as I've gone to do it, I still wish I could do even more. It's a real blessing. It's kind of insane how just being better than average at Super Smash Brothers has let me go to like 30 different countries at some point or another. Kind of crazy. Did I ever get sponsored in some way? I've been sponsored tons of times. I'm sponsored right now. I'm sponsored by Detonate, a local Atlanta esports team. That's why every time I've been to a tournament in the last year or so, I've had on a jersey. Because it's their jersey. I bet that'd be fun to just randomly like raid a local of theirs or something, Ruby Master. Not that I ever really get chances to just casually visit Madagascar, but hypothetically, I would be down. If somehow the stars aligned. Yeah, I just want to steadily visit more and more countries I haven't been to before. It really is such a beautiful thing in life. I think getting to travel has done a ton for me personally. Genuinely life-changing experiences. For better or for worse, it's very easy to just believe what you hear about a place, but then you get to go see it for yourself, and maybe it's what you expect, but maybe it isn't. There's a certain perspective you get from seeing things for your own eyes that you just never could from just online impressions or stereotypes or anything, you know? Even if they're good stereotypes. You want to visit South Africa? You'd love to visit there? I'd be down to go there too. Who makes it to the World Cup finals now that Friends is out? My guess is... I have a feeling Argentina is going to somehow win tomorrow. They might win the whole thing. If Argentina wins this one as well, you may never watch the World Cup again. They're definitely getting a lot of hate watchers, not gonna lie. I don't fully understand it, but if you'd explain it to me, I'm curious. I don't really know the context. I think the only thing I've seen so far is some people. I know some people are implying that like referees are rigging things in their favor, so that Messi can like win his last World Cup or some shit like that. I think that's like kind of a common conspiracy theory. Oh, let's fucking go! W. FIFA loves Argentina, thus the favoritism. Managed to squeeze in the W. You love to see it. Also, thank you all for getting us past 16 likes on the stream. Hopefully we can hit 20 soon. GG's, I'm gonna head out now. Alright, Shim, well, you take care. Thanks for playing, okay? Did I hear Argentina's currency is basically worthless now? No, but that's unfortunate. Shit, they better win the World Cup now. Game had to give you back-to-back hammers? No! That's always so lame when stuff like that happens. I'm happy we passed 220 subs today, though. That's cool. Their side of the bracket was laughably easy. Well, isn't that, like, not really under anyone's control, since, like, I can see why that'd be annoying, though. Sometimes really, that's just part of a tournament. Any tournament that has variable brackets, there's always going to be some amount of luck involved. Like last night I was in an online tournament and I got top 8, having to beat Chunky Kong and some other really good players. And then, like, last week, I had one online tournament where I got 33rd, losing to Shiny Mark and Rat, who were the 1 and 2 seed of the tournament. Did I deserve to have that bracket? No, I just got tremendously unlucky, having to fight one of them in losers that early because they just happened to get upset at the exact part of bracket where they'd fight me. Luck is just part of the tournament experience, to some extent. Unless the bracket is like set in stone ahead of time. It's true, but everything just goes in their favor, including ref decisions? Okay, that's fair. Yeah, literally everyone's allowed to join, correct? So, come on in. Is there a room code? It should be pinned in Twitch chat. Is it not right now? The room code got unpinned. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. The next time I pass a lap, the next time I make a lap, I'm gonna stop for a second and retype it. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch pinning is broken. Gotta set it to unlimited? I did, though. I quite literally did, and it just didn't work. It's very questionable. Yeah, that's just Twitch being stupid. For no reason. Please? Damn it. I tried. Yeah, the next time I pass a lap, you already know. Have you seen some of the time trials in this game? I think I last looked at a few, like, a month or so. Like, a few months ago, but not since then. Alright, I'm gonna take a moment. All right, we coming back. We coming back. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'll be honest, Red Savage, I got no idea. You're in? Hell yeah. Alright, high key, I might be able to survive even after all that bullshit. What the fuck? Let's go, baby! Dude, I was able to survive even with, like, stopping for, like, 10 seconds. Unintentional bagging. I think I might, yo, correct? I think I might. Maybe later when I have a moment. How's everything going? Life is great, Shinx. Hopefully you too. Oh, fuck shit. Please be a good item. Oh, thank fucking God. Okay, that's fine. It's right before the item. I don't care. We should be good. Thank you, Yo Correct, for the 2-month resub, by the way. Hell yeah, we're one sub short of hitting the daily sub goal, so... What the fuck? Oh my God. What a fucking throw. I went into first place at exactly the moment I threw it. Oh my... Oh. I killed myself. Oh, that was really bad. Yeah, I didn't realize that was the front of the pack. So I thought I was gonna like cut the corner and throw the blue shell at the same time. But I guess I got first place at like the exact moment that it happened. So it just instantly hit me. I just instantly blew myself up. Hate when that happens. It's just a little bit tragic. Just a wincy little bit. All right, Butterbee gonna clutch. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna clutch at this rate. Oh yeah, they have a clean lead. Yeah, they got this. You should change your Twitch name to match your Switch. It's been different names for months. That always trips me up when I'm playing like viewer battles on my Switch for Smash. Is whenever I have someone new come into the line and their username has absolutely nothing in common with their like in Switch name. So I can't tell if it's actually them or if it's some random person that's just trying to take their spot. Because that actually happens pretty often. We'll have completely random people just like try and take people's spots in line. Like pretty decently often. No Eurotowel? I'm enjoying my last little bit of peace before the next month. The next month for me is going to be quite chaotic. I have big events 4 weekends in a row. No time to rest for me. Today's like one of my last chill days in quite a while. This weekend, on Friday, I'm flying to Mexico for S Factor. The weekend after that, I'm flying to Houston for Anime Matsuri, which has a big tournament as well. Weekend after that, I have a convention in Atlanta that I'm a guest for and also has a big tournament. And then last but not least, the weekend after that, I fly to Baltimore for Supernova. Busy, busy, busy. I'm certainly not complaining. I did choose this, but it's a lot for sure. What's up, Fatality? What's up, Priscilano? I don't know if I said your name right or not, but yeah, Supernova's 23 days away at this point. It's not that far. I'm so curious how different the vibe's going to be in a completely different area and a completely different venue. Like, I'm sure it'll feel at least a little bit different, but I'm curious how much. Met you in Vegas. How's everything been? Hope to have a Falcon Ditto soon. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I'm not doing viewer battles again this week for Smash. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to stream just a lot of first to fives and first to tens of top players to help practice for this weekend. And then Thursday, I'm only doing a short stream of Mecha Chameleon with some friends. Because I have a really early morning flight on Friday to go to Mexico. And I don't want to, like, be horribly sleep deprived. Maybe sometime next week, once I'm back from Mexico, I'll stream playing viewers, though. We'll see. We shall see. Hopefully the hotel restaurant is open so you can have actual breakfast. Usually what I do for these tournaments is I don't even have a regular breakfast. I'll just have a big lunch and a big dinner, and that's it. That's the norm for me. When you talk about the booster, you're talking about this? Like the little charge jump. I don't think it actually saves you speed. I could be wrong, but I don't think it actually like speeds you up. I'll try it out and see how it goes. You're also not good at this game, so, you know, that's fair. I'm definitely above average, but I wouldn't call myself amazing or anything. And I'm definitely not going to pretend that I fully understand how, like, everything works perfectly. I'm sure there's plenty of little things I can still learn about this game. Alright, so get through here. Hot damn. Even with that, I still have a pretty decent lead. That might actually be a little bit faster, I'm not sure. Holy shit, my lead. Must hold on. Most time you're fighting the controls and physics over paying attention to the game itself. Sounds like you just might not be super comfortable with it mechanically yet then. Maybe a lot of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe muscle memory still kicking in all the time. Oh, hell yeah. What a good item to have for the front. Nice try, Spark. I can tell that they did the proper shortcut. Must hold lead. Must hold lead. Let's go, baby. I did it. Thank you for almost getting us to 20 likes on the YouTube stream, by the way, Chad. I really appreciate it. You missed the starting shortcut? I'm not very good at that one. Like, I know what it is. The only reason I won that race was because Spark got the shortcut, and then I hit him with a horn, like, immediately. Because I had a pretty solid lead, and then Spark caught up to me because of the shortcut, and I just had to, like, use my horn. Or they would have, like, cleanly cut ahead of me, and then I might not have ever caught them again. You're going too fast up the wall to hit the wall right? Ah. Hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. You time trial this track a lot, but you never have that many coins going to that shortcut. I never even thought about that, but yeah, I do suppose I could see how that would mess up your muscle memory. And I guess you just changed your username to match your Switch name too, so makes it a little easier to tell it's you. How do you get over your own fear? Honestly, you just have to do it. I moved out for the first time on my own a pretty long time ago at this rate, but like, I remember that very first night when I had my own apartment for the first time, and I went to bed, I was like, oh fuck, it's just me here. This is crazy. I'm not living with anyone else. It's kind of a surreal feeling at first, but you'll get used to it. Unless when you move out, you find someone to move out with, but that's different. Like if you have like a roommate, a friend, a lover, or whatever. GG Griffin, GG Commander Man. And yeah, Nominiska, if you want to join us for some more knockout tours, we're gonna be doing this for quite a while, okay? I think I'll be going in for about another hour and 15 minutes, give or take. But if we hit the daily sub goal, I'll go an extra hour. We're like just under halfway to the daily sub goal so far, so there's a chance it'll happen, but we'll see. Thank you, Joe, for the YouTube sub, by the way. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. You're joining in? Bet. Yeah, just come on in when you can, okay? That goes for literally anyone in chat, by the way. Literally everyone is allowed to join. So if you want to race, just do it. You don't even have to ask, to be honest. Feel free to just let yourself in. Thank you all for getting us past 20 likes on the stream, by the way. Huge. If we hit 30 likes on the YouTube stream at some point, I'll gift a free sub to Twitch chat. You're debating if you should join this game? Feel free to. Good times will be had. We're gonna be going for a bit longer too, so now's a good time. Dude, make sure to smush him with the Mega Mush at any chance. Fair. There's a Switch bundle right now, so you're looking for real gameplay. This game is great. I do think if you're gonna grab a Switch exclusive though, I personally think the single best Switch 2 game right now is Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think if you're gonna grab anything with the Switch 2 as your first Switch 2 game, I recommend that game. Donkey Kong Bonanza is amazing. But if you do end up getting Mario Kart, one bonus of getting Mario Kart is whenever I stream this game, you can join. Have I uploaded DK Bonanza gameplay on YouTube? I have not. I'm actually teaching myself video editing recently. Although I haven't really learned how to use I even got a DaVinci Resolve for editing long form stuff too. Because I want to do some really basic edits so I can make my own long form videos, but they won't be anything spectacular, just a heads up. But I do want to learn how to make long form videos on my own. I think I'll just use it to, for the time being, to make some really basic videos. Like maybe like compilations of highlights of my playthroughs of various variety games. With maybe a handful of like fun little edits in there, but most of the stuff I plan on making is not going to be anything too crazy. And anyone who's been watching any of my YouTube shorts or Instagram reels or whatever recently, all the ones that have like very clear editing of them of any kind at all, those are all entirely made by me recently. Most of them are nothing special in my opinion, but I'm just learning how it all works now. And just trying to slowly make better and better stuff and experiment a lot. So if any of you have watched any of my like shorts or reels in the last week or so, yeah, those are all made by me, not an editor. One day I'll be pretty good, but I wouldn't really call myself that yet. It is cheaper as well, for sure. I don't want to do it for my more ambitious video projects, but like for example, the first long form video I want to publish that I entirely self-edit is I'm trying to make a compilation of my Deltarune Chapter 5 playthrough. I do want to make that and post it on YouTube. Like, don't expect anything crazy, but yeah, I do want to do that. You don't know how you feel about the intermission tracks? No, that's fair, Terry. Also, what's up, Matursa? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome aboard. You wanted to come to one of my streams. How are we doing? Life is great. I'm really happy. There's a lot of things in my future I'm really excited for. Hopefully you too. Alright, I'm in last place. Fuck. Ah, I couldn't make it. Oh well. Yeah, I still want to have a dedicated editor for all my larger video projects, but for all the lower maintenance, simpler stuff, I want to start handling some of that my own. Because for the time being, it doesn't feel worth it to pay an editor to make that stuff. So I'm just going to do it myself instead. Alright, Spark got it this time. Thank you, Neminsky Edmund, for joining, by the way. Hell yeah. I really appreciate all the support today, too, by the way. It's been cool. Mario Kart World is great and all, but Bonanza is one of the best games on Switch, too. I don't know how many people are going to agree with this. In my opinion, Donkey Kong Bonanza has maybe like the strongest hour or so of any platformer I can think of. Like the last hour and like the last like hour or two of that game goes ridiculously hard. If you know, you know. What's up, Chicky Nug? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza ends on a fucking absolute banger of a note. The last hour and a half of Bonanza alone makes the game worth it. And yet, even before then, it's still a fantastic game. Like, it's fantastic from start to finish. And then, like, the last, like, hour and a half is just mind-blowing. I remember the first time playing it, I was like, holy shit, this is so cool and fun. And then 5 minutes later, holy shit. 5 minutes later, holy shit. Just constant holy shit moments for like an hour and a half straight. Explaining why it makes it a ginormous spoiler? Yes, it is. Yeah, best to just experience it yourself. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, long story short, the game is fucking awesome. That's the only part that you need to know. I gotta do it to him. I'm gonna do it now. Fuck it. Oh, fuck. 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 Chat, I'm afraid. Oh god, I'm afraid, chat. Oh, holy fuck. I was the last one in. Was it right to launch Switch 2 with Bonanza rather than having a 3D Mario at launch? I guess they've just got something cooking in the wings. We don't know what, but... yeah, it's been close to a decade since Mario Odyssey at this point. Feels crazy to say that, but it's true. I have to imagine the next 3D Mario is in development. Just for whatever reason, they haven't said anything yet. My personal guess, I could be wrong, but my personal prediction is that they're going to reveal the next Mario game next year. We'll see if I'm right, of course, but I have a feeling I am. I'm expecting a new 3D Mario to at least be shown sometime next year. I don't know if it'll necessarily come out next year, but I have a feeling we'll at least hear something by then. Fuck. 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 Oh my god, I was one of the last again. Wow, I'm having a scary day so far with this race. Also, I got to squish a ton of people, so I'm happy. You think Smash 6 comes out after that? I could see it. Trying my best to catch up. Ah, that's not it. What the f— how did that shell hit me? Bruh. Everyone wants to kill the streamer. That happens a lot whenever I play like large online multiplayer games. Okay, I think I'm fine this time. Yeah, easy. Finally survived with leniency. They tried to run my ass over. I reacted and escaped. Nope. Fuck that. Okay, item, what do you got? Fuck. I'm sorry, Bowser Jr. Actually, I'm not sorry. I did what I had to do. Alright, let's go. coming for your cheeks. Wait, now you're coming for my cheeks. Successful dodge. Nice. Fuck you. How'd they catch up so much? Alright, this is a little bit close. Come on. I fucked it. Oh my god, that was devastating. What the fuck, dude? Thank you, Incineroar55 for the follow, by the way. Oh god. Yeah, I'm looking pretty cooked right now. Fuck! You got it. Thank you, Dr. Flugslies72 for the follow, and Admiral Funk for the raid. For all of you newcomers who just came in, hope you're all having a great one. Hope you had a good stream, Admiral Funk, and yeah, if anyone wants to come play Mario Party with us, or not Mario Party, Mario Kart, probably going to be streaming for about another hour, so yeah. Feel free to let yourselves in if you want to play. What do I think about a Smash Ultimate Deluxe type thing in the same vein as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I'd be okay with it. I think there's a pretty decent chance that happens, because I'm not sure realistically how you try to, like, surpass Smash Ultimate. Thank you all for getting us past 20 likes on the YouTube stream, by the way. Yeah, from a casual perspective, I feel like surpassing Smash Ultimate is kind of like a Sisyphean task. So maybe the real strat is just to not even bother trying. I guess at the end of the day, we'll just have to wait and see, you know? Wouldn't mind some bug fixes and balance changes in the process? Oh, of course. That's a given if you're gonna release the same game again, but with some new bells and whistles, of course. There are definitely some characters that I would love to get some much needed, like, balance changes. Although I think I would personally prefer a brand new game entirely, just because I love every time a new Smash game comes out, that process of discovery while everyone's figuring shit out, finding new mechanics, finding new advanced techniques, finding new glitches, and all that stuff, like, I live for that shit. I love it so much. You're welcome, of course. Feel free to let yourself in if you want to race today. You know, in Mario Kart World right now, you apologize? You don't know me shit. Don't worry about it. I'll have to join you another time. I was hopping off to grab dinner, but happy to support the few viewers you had. No, well, I appreciate it. Hope life has been good for you, dude. You do got a Switch too? I'm a big fan of my Switch too, personally. I love this console. How'd the Lakitu get so far ahead? Maybe they're just goated like that. Or maybe we all suck. Did he use the lobby glitch or something? I didn't see him. I don't know. What the fuck is the lobby glitch? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, that sounds cool, Ruby Master. Yeah, I think I would play that game too. But yeah, we'll be streaming a little bit less. I think I'll be streaming a little bit less than an hour at this rate. Unless we hit the sub goal before 10 p.m. Eastern time, which is 49 minutes from now. There was a glitch last patch that let you skip far ahead on the track if you went to free roam lobby while getting picked up by Lakitu. Huh. And you could do that in online play? That sounds like an offline play thing. Because if you exit to free roam, doesn't that just kick you out of the lobby? I have a hard time imagining how you would be able to stay in the lobby. It was online only? What the fuck? Somehow I've never heard of this until now. Which surprises me. I feel like that's something I would have heard about. Donkey Kong is weighing down his cart. He's ultra thick. You know, I'll take it. I'll take a third place. What happened to that one person? Did they literally just win that one race and then dip? Or DC or something? I think that person might have literally just done one race and then dipped. Odd. Maybe they did do the glitch. They just wanted a 100% win rate? Who knows? Can only guess at this point. Dude, that's so funny that random picked the same course anyway. Funny how that works out. Yeah, I'm gonna get the double to try and protect myself. That's not great. It'll have to do, but it's not great. Fuck! Are we catching up? Ah, shit. Holy shit, what a throw. That shit was like perfectly in front of me. Alright, I'll take a fourth. I'll be back to streaming after Supernova. Of course, I mean, I'll stream whenever I'm home in between big events. I have a lot of big events coming soon, so. No stream on Friday. I don't think I'll be able to stream next Friday either for the same reason, because I'll be in Houston, Texas. Won't be able to stream the Friday after that either because I'll be at a convention in Atlanta. And I won't be able to stream Thursday or Friday of that next week because I'll be at Supernova. Busy, busy, busy. Very busy. What's up, Victoria? Welcome to the stream from YouTube. Yeah, we're going to be racing for a bit longer, so if anyone wants to play, we're going to be doing this for a good bit. Like another 40 minutes. Oh, what's up, Gamer Wiz? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night so far. If either of you want to play Mario Kart, feel free to let yourselves in. Welcome, Alex, as well. I need to start messing more with YouTube stream raids, but I haven't like fully. I need to mess with it more. Yeah, thank you, Victoria, for the YouTube sub. It's appreciated. Yeah, for anyone who's curious, I'm mostly known for being a pro Smash player. I've gotten to be the best Captain Falcon player in the world in PM, Smash 4, and Smash Ultimate, which is pretty cool. But I'm starting to do a lot more variety stuff recently because I wanted to just do more with my stream instead of just Smash all the time. So one of the things I do decently often is just Mario Kart lobbies. But I want to plan to get other variety stuff done too. Thank you, GamerWiz7, for the YouTube sub as well. I appreciate it. Trying to save it for a tier 1 sub with channel points. Yours expires tomorrow. Well, considering your birthday's coming soon, I bet someone will give you one. If you're not able to get one for yourself pretty soon. People do be generous. What's up, Freddy? Welcome to the stream. Your grandpa's giving you $100? Nice. Oh, fuck yeah. Clutch shock dodge. All right, someone is really fucking far ahead. Let's change that a little bit now. Red shell? Acceptable. Shit! That perfectly caught my red shell. Diabolical. I'm trying my best to catch him. Yeah, this track aesthetically is absolutely insane, Ruby. It's beautiful. How fucking far ahead are they? Holy shit. Even with all the like mushrooms and red shells I've thrown, and they're still like that far ahead. Holy shit. Oh, it should be the pinned comment in both Twitch and YouTube chat, Urgons. Welcome aboard. Feel free to join us, okay? Oh, fuck. Oh, I can't do anything. You got it. I'll take my third place. It's not the pin. Yeah, it unpinned again. That's so stupid. All right, here's the new one. How many cuts did they do? I don't know, but Spark clearly knows the Rainbow Road cuts because, good God. I was pretty far ahead of most people in second place for most of the race, and yet there was still a pretty big gap between them and me. Up until the end where people started catching up, but... Yeah, good lord. I remember for a good while people were like, this Rainbow Road sucks. There aren't any shortcuts or skillful things you can do. It's just a long straight road. That's definitely not true anymore. I know people used to kind of think that about this course, but... In the lobby? Hell yeah. Glad you can make it. Yeah, I'll probably be going about another 35 minutes though, give or take. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna go about another 35 minutes, unless we hit our daily sub goal, in which case I'll stream an extra hour. You know, some 8 players are taking a bunch of switches and then joining them all to the same lobby to farm VR that way? Bruh. Jobless activity. Also, what's up, Squishy Wiggle? Hope you're having a good one. I need to look into YouTube raids myself, because I want to start doing it, but I just haven't really figured it out yet. I doubt it's that complicated. I just need to, like, actually sit down and do it. Do less than 5k VR on 8 Deluxe. My current score online is I have, I think I'm in the low 8,000s. It's like I'm definitely a pretty solid player, but there's still like a pretty big gap between me and like the best of the best. I'm good enough to where if I'm a little bit lucky, I can win in a lobby full of good players, but most of the time those people are going to be beating me rather than the other way around. Versus races in Worlds seem a lot more obnoxious now there's 24 people. It is really chaotic. I personally like the chaos, but if someone else doesn't, I get it. I'm very accepting of all the shenanigans and chaos when I guess I play any game that isn't Smash. Just gotta stay locked in, but yeah, thank you Squishy Wiggle for the YouTube sub, I appreciate it. I'm gonna look into seeing if I can figure out YouTube raids though, because Or you can do it to where it won't necessarily be a raid to someone else's channel, but it'll just like redirect them to a YouTube video. I guess that could be good if like I just came out with a new YouTube video and I want to help promote it. Any idea what happened to Scat? He was sick? He's a very busy but happy person, Femi Ali. He has a full-time engineering job, his own place. He's just busy living a normal life. Either way, good evening, Eagle Lover. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Is he going to be a supernova again? I don't think so. I'll message him after this, though, just to check. He's a great werewolf moderator. Oh, I'm trying my best to catch up. Oh, fuck you. How are they so far ahead? You guys at the hypest matches love seeing his snake against your Falcon? Good times. I miss playing him too. I still actually see him pretty often though, Femiali, just outside of tournaments. He's one of my closest friends. So we routinely just do all sorts of random shit just outside of events. Like, we routinely go like kayaking or like hiking together and stuff like that. He might be at Supernova. I'll shoot him a message and ask. Because I am curious now that it's been brought up. Fuck! I didn't think it was going to turn around so abruptly like that. I got surprised. Damn it. I'm so close. Let's go, baby. I almost got the cut. Ugh. I can't do any better. That's okay, I'll take my third. Can't wait for pure poetry and to get shot immediately. That's how it is. Gaming? Yeah, you did pretty good this time. Good job of getting first, Gamer Wiz. Thank you all for getting us to 24 likes on the stream, by the way. If we hit 30 by the end of the night, I'll give a free sub to Twitch chat. Saved the shock until around the last item set on the final and held onto the bullet for the first shortcut. Nice. CG left? Well, it was a good time while they were here. Right. I think we've got like 2 or 3. We've got we're gonna do 1 or 2 more knockout tours after this, and that'll probably be it for the night. It's been a fun stream. You're a baby Rosalina main, and you've been a bit Nabbit main since day 1. I actually started this game as a Koopa main, but I don't know, Donkey Kong's just my guy. I originally started as a Koopa main literally just because I like his little sailor outfit and I think it's adorable. You're my guy? Oh, hell yeah. What's up, Xloop? Welcome to the stream. What's good? Just streaming Mario Kart for a little bit longer today. Probably. Have I been winning? I've actually won a decent amount of them, yeah. I think most of the time I'm not the best player in the lobby because we've had a lot of people go in and out over the night, but I'm good enough to where even if we have good players in the lobby, I can still win like at least every once in a while. Even if I'm very rarely the best player. I'm close enough to where it's not free for them to beat me, usually. You find this game to be difficult if you're playing against smart or spammy full lobby players? For sure. Satisfying as hell to get first place? Damn right it is. I'm just trying to slowly catch up. That's not really what I need. Trying to catch up bit by bit. A lot of people just have gotten a really nice gap in front though. Nope, nice try. Not spawning on me. Damn it. Their lead grows. I'm just trying to catch them. I don't want first place to get too big of a lead in front run. Trying to slow them down. Ideally, I'm gonna catch up without having to actually use this red shell, so I can just use it on the use it on first place. This might be greedy. Fuck. Okay, I gotta use it. Oh my god. Fuck, dude. Oh, we still in there. You'd love to see it. Do 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 do. Holy shit. I got cucked out of an item there. How the fuck did you catch up? Yeah, that's right, little baby. Stay away. Alright, I'm starting to build more and more of a lead. I'm just gonna try my best to hold on to this shit. Well, I was gonna lose him anyway. Whatever. Please, please, please get something defensive. That'll do. Alright, I built myself a little bit of a lead here. I don't see any blue shells on the map. This could be a W, chat. Potentially. I'm gonna go for the shortcut. Boom! Fuck, I was so close. Alright. If I don't get godlike items, it's over. Fuck you! I'll take my second place at least, that's good. You fucked up the second skip? I got really close to getting it. I got really close to getting the first really big skip. Damn. Alright, I think we're doing one more knockout tour, and then that's probably going to be it for the night. Unless we get like a sudden influx of subs or gifted memberships or something. Alright, one more, chat. Yeah, GG's for sure. Can I request you check out the Bowser's Castle time trial? To be honest, I've got some stuff I have to do once I'm done streaming, so I'm probably not going to do that immediately, but maybe when I sit down to eat would be a good time. You throwing out that golden shell is karma for you hitting you with those bananas? It'd be that way sometimes. Alright, perfect. This is a good final knockout tour for the night, I think. Shit's cracked out. Oh, I believe you. Is there a Discord? Yeah, I have a Discord. Just type !Discord in chat. Feel free to check it out. I've been trying to use it more often just in general, so... Yeah, you could just post it in there and tag me too. That'd be an easy way to make sure I see the right one. Sadly, I don't have the command working on a YouTube chat, but Bacon, if you want, as soon as this race is done, I'll just get the Discord link for you personally, okay? Yeah, YouTube. I don't have a good bot set up with YouTube yet. I honestly should have by now, but that's on me. You'll go to Twitch, don't worry. Well, that's an easy way to just go get the Discord link. Oh, shit. That was really close to hitting me. Just keep driving, just keep driving, just keep driving, driving. What's up, Mr. Gruber? Hope you're having a good one. Got him. Oh my fucking god, if Ergon's kills me, I swear on everything. Alright, we're good. This is probably my last race of the night, so I'm trying to go out on a good note, chat. I don't necessarily have to win, but it'd be nice if I could make it to the final lap. But if I do win, though, beautiful. How the fuck are they front running like this with baby Rosalina? Alright, I think I might have caught up to them a little bit. Fuck me. I thought I was far enough out of the way that it wouldn't hit me. Guess not. Sure, Kevin, that works. Works for me. Nope. We dodged those. Nice, we get some more cuts. Bye. See ya. Dude, look at this lead I built for myself. Fuck! Why did I say anything? I shouldn't have said anything. Alright, can I clutch? You got 5th this time? It'd be that way. Thanks again for racing with us, though. No! Bruh. Second and third last second sniped me. But then you got sniped by first, so I was able to sneak in and get second. You know how to share the time trial with you, though? Just post it in the main Discord, like social or something. Either way, though, I think that about sums up our time tonight. There's no link? Oh. Do you need some practice for the tournament in Supernova? Oh, that's right, Ergons. I guess I'll be meeting you in a few weeks then. Alright, well, I guess that's going to be it for me tonight. I know. How about we raid Jazzo? I haven't raided him in a little while. Looks like he's playing Minecraft with some people, so yeah, I'll send you all off to Jazzo's Minecraft stream. Have a great night, everyone. I'm gonna look into seeing if I can figure out how to do raids on YouTube. Actually, I'll look it up. I'll figure it out another time. Quick photo before we go. I sadly don't have time to stick around. I got some errands I gotta do. Thank you all for the support tonight. It was fun, okay? Have a good night and see you tomorrow for some S Factor 13 practice.